afternoon, Muttonistas. It's another Saturday in February, and in fact, when it comes to football matches, 3 o'clock on a Saturday is a rare treat, a very, very popular time for fans. Well, I'm not quite match fit today, but I hope the City players are, because we really need 3 points. After the debacle at the end of the Real Madrid game a few days ago, we need to bounce back. 4th and 5th place, which should be Champions League places, very much up for grabs, especially with Chelsea's loss last night. So, join me for a crucial encounter between Manchester City and Newcastle United, who are both right in the mix for those places. Okay, Muttonistas, probably not time for a food segment today, but the Guinness in this mighty fine pub at Mulligan's, some say it's the best in Manchester, should be nourishing enough pre-match. So let's head in and have a swift pint or two before we head off to the Etihad. Oh yes, before you say this is a big red pub, well yeah it is, but they're welcoming, the pint is nice, and to be honest, gone are the days when people start getting shirty if you're in a pub of the wrong affiliation, unless it's a big derby on match day near the stadium. So I'm sure, as usual, I'll get a warm welcome here. Okay, Muttonistas, Mulligans and Manchester, and to some of your surprise, and a little to mine actually, plenty of City fans in here today. What did I tell you about partisanship in pubs in Manchester not being as strong as in other cities, which is good. Just waiting for the Guinness to settle, and what commitment to quality here. They actually slightly overpoured the previous pint, took it away and gave me a fresh one. That is very, very professional. Right, Muttonistas, pint has settled, and before I give my 2 penneth about the game today, we have to review the pint, of course. Yeah, that is bang on form, Muttonistas. This really is an absolute creamer, this is. Wow, I don't usually come here Saturday lunchtime, but I'm going to come again if it's like this. Anyway, time for my thoughts on the footy. Right, Muttonistas, I'm going to go straight to the team news. We know what happened against Madrid. We know who was responsible for those bad individual errors after a battling performance to get us to a 2-1 lead with 10 minutes to go. But I'll talk more about that in my Madrid vlog in Madrid. On to the team news today, and Edison keeps his place, even though he was terrible for the second Madrid goal and had a part to play in the third. He did actually have a good game before that. Rico Lewis involved in that cock-up at the end. Hope he does better. Gvardiol, Kazanov comes back. We do need that pace because our lack of pace was badly exposed in midweek. We've got Johnny Stones. Gonzalez comes back in after that meaty challenge that took him out at Orient. And we have Gundogan again, who's been out of form, very slow. Savinho, Foden, Marmoush, glad to see him starting, and Erling Haaland. So I hope we put the rights to wrong today, get the 3 points, and say something that you don't often hear in Mulligans. Come on, City.
Tourist gives a wave. Tourist gives a wave.
Go City!
another great pass from Edison, and let's not forget Newcastle have been leaving our men one-on-one on the back to press a little bit, or at the back to press a little bit, and Marmoush showed us why we've been desperately missing that pace. Defender didn't do very well, but Marmoush did everything well to lob the keeper. 1-0 City. Champions again, champions again. What a start for City. It looks as if Newcastle's run of defeats here is going to continue unless we screw it up. Intelligent play from Gundogan, and then Marmoush, okay, with a deflection, turned in very nicely, but City 2-0 up. Let's hope we can get the 3 points because they are vital today. 2-0 City. Keep that pressure on City. We've got Newcastle on the rack here. Yes, Muttonistas, Marmoush certainly is on fire. That's a hat-trick within just over half an hour. What great play to assist from Foden, in particular Sabio or Savinho. And Marmoush didn't mess about, straight in the back of the net. I'd say Marmoush is tearing them apart. 3-0 City, surely this is 3 points. I know we messed this up against Feyenoord. I don't think that's going to happen today with the defensive posture that Newcastle are taking. Muttonistas, what an absolute creamer of a first half that was. What great play from Marmoush, who's hotter than a pepper sprout at the moment, and it just shows you, with an injection of pace, we are so much better. We were more direct, and Marmoush offers an alternative threat to Haaland, so they can't just pick up Haaland, which was happening earlier in the season. I hope this continues for the rest of the season, that we play the younger players with pace and play a little bit more directly rather than side to side in the box. You could argue that Newcastle have left some spaces, have been a bit sloppy, but I'd let the TV experts dwell on that. I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully this won't slip like Feyenoord. I can't see it happening again, and I'm going to enjoy my half-time pint. Come on City, let's do this justice in the second half. So 72 minutes in, it's not been as exciting a second half. City managing the game well, and Newcastle not really coming out to play, hoping again for mistakes and counters, which we're not giving them. I hope I don't eat my words, but I can't see us dropping points there. Marmoush coming off. Let's hope he does this again on Wednesday. And apart from him basically setting the world on fire today, the fact that he's coming off today, I think it means it's 100% he's playing on Wednesday. And there we go, Muttonistas. A great flick on at the near post from Erling Haaland, the sort of goal we used to see scored a lot quite a while back. We've used it, very simple, and James McAtee scores. Doesn't get many, great to see that. Doku back as well, lots to look forward to. 4-0 City, it's done and dusted.
you can tell me, which is like... Yeah, that's usually
Okay, Muttonistas back at the Edinburgh Castle. Haven't featured this pub for quite a while, but I do like it, and I do like the pint here. Well, first of all, I hope any Newcastle supporters who watched this and came had a good day here. The result obviously not good, and they are a bit of a funny team, that blistering run of form, and now they seem to have gone off the boil a bit, so I wish them luck for the rest of the season, particularly in the Carabao Cup final. Anyway, on to assessing the pint. On great form, that's a creamer, Muttonistas, very close to an absolute creamer. Dependable place the Edinburgh Castle is. But of course, the man of the match, Omar Marmoush, wow, hotter than a pepper sprout, on fire, what a performance. And I like the way we were direct and to the point, none of this slow, cautious build-up, passing it side to side forever with the defence in shape. I know some of it's got to do with the way that Newcastle played. I don't think they were expecting to have to leave two forwards one-on-one at the back, so maybe that made a bit of a difference. Whether that will work against Real Madrid is another matter, of course, different gravy, but it does give us something for them to think about and something for us to hopefully look forward to in terms of us posing a threat. I couldn't fault anybody. Newcastle got in once, I think, in the first half. Isaac squandered it, but I think the players at the back, including Kuzanov, who had that dodgy debut, they look good. So I hope this continues to be the case. They bed in and we improve as a unit. Again, we're not trying to win the league now because it's not really going to be possible, but fourth is definitely so. And given that Forest lost today, Chelsea lost yesterday, it is going our way a bit. Anyway, Muttonistas, I'll see you in Madrid for that massive game. Don't hold out much hope there, but I've been, shall we say, cheered up a bit by today's magnificent performance. Please remember to keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, but most of all, Muttonistas, don't forget, you can't beat a bit of mutton.